Hey guys, it's SnazzyBlocks here, and today we're going to be doing episode 12 of the EgoSurf Podcast, where I am joined by my good buddy, Robo-Man. Robo, how are you doing?
Well, Snazzy, I'm doing pretty good. My day's been alright. I had some Domino's, which was pretty good, but also really fucking expensive because Domino's is like $40 for
Sounds
8 boneless wings.
delicious.
Awesome. Yeah, it was great. Dude, my brother, he ordered Parmesan garlic wings. He specifically asked hey, Robo, can I get Parmesan garlic wings? He said my YouTube username.
He said your username?
Yeah, of course he did.
That's really funny.
I was like, sure, buddy. So I order it. The food gets here. He opens up the wings. He takes 2 bites of a wing. He's like, "Oh, this tastes kind of gross. There's too much garlic." And
No way.
You ordered Parmesan garlic wings.
That's really
Are
funny.
you stupid or something?
And then we're also joined by our good buddy. We have a new guest on to the podcast, and his name is Sayo Guardian. How are you doing, Sayo?
I'm good. And for everyone new here, my name is Sio. But if you could tell in the bottom of the screen, the name is different. It is Iiga. And right now I'm doing a rebranding.
Yeah.
On my Twitch as well as my other socials, and the full name is Gerda Boca Iiga. So
Yes.
It's gonna be all that. But Iiga is just easier to say, honestly.
Robo's bit, or not Robo, my gosh. Sayo's voice has been, name has been 3. I'm sorry, I'm throwing right now. His name has been 3 different things, at least that I've been aware of. It's been Hydra, Sayo, and now Iiga, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. That was... I don't know what just happened there, man.
Dude, a 9-hour shift at Arby's is hurting right now.
Yeah.
9-hour shift at Arby's, bro.
Yeah, so I was at chat. I was at Arby's for the last 8 hours, and I came here, and now I'm on the podcast, and I'm not joking. I sat in the back watching Brain Rot TikTok for about 3 of those hours by myself. So I'm gone. Anyway, Sayo, thanks for joining us, by the way. I appreciate you.
It's no problem.
It's always fun to have new people on the podcast, wouldn't you say, Robo?
Yeah, dude. I think some of the guest episodes are my favorite. I'm not gonna lie.
Right?
They're fun. Yeah.
They're always a good time. But anyway, we're here to talk about Fortnite and some other stuff later down the road. Sayo, before we go into what we did this week, do you want to tell us about yourself? What you kind of just tell us about you.
Well, for me, I'm a VTuber, and actually this is gonna be one of our topics today, if I'm correct.
Yes.
And so for me, I mostly just stream fighting games, shooters, a little bit of horror games from time to time, RPGs, and roguelikes.
Yeah, and
I also try to make YouTube content.
Yes.
But right now it's all unlisted because of the whole rebrand.
And you're really into fighting games. I don't know anyone else in my I know a lot of people who are into fighting games, but no one that's as into fighting games as
fighting games in the server.
Yeah.
Robo likes fighting games.
Yeah.
I personally like platform fighters, but that's it.
Multiverses soon.
Multiverses on Tuesday at the time of this recording.
Who did you main in Multiverse? He's main Finn, right? I'm not crazy.
No, I mained Harley Quinn and what's his face? I played a little bit of Jake and Bugs? No,
Bug?
Tom.
Oh, okay. I played exclusively Tom and Jerry. I know that Hydra here. You played
I played exclusively Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm excited for Multiverses. That can be fun.
I'm ready for it to come back out because since all of us played the beta, if I'm correct, we're gonna be getting the Season 1 Battle Pass for free.
Which is awesome that they're doing that, by the way.
Which we're getting Jason for free.
Did we? Yeah. Did Season 1 have a... did they have a I thought they had a battle pass during the beta.
They did in the beta, but I was Beta Season 1 and Beta Season 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Dude,
yeah.
I didn't play it all, so I didn't really get any of the cosmetics.
I think Multiverses dying was probably the best thing for that game. The best thing that happened to that game.
Yeah.
Because, like, guys, if they kept the game up for, like, the year and a half where no one was talking about it, let's be real, guys.
No one would be.
There would be no hype, because they would just be rotting. But because they took it off the shelves for a year, everyone's, like, clamoring to get back on it, right?
I'm a little concerned about it, honestly, just because of how much, like, how it did die. I'm like, okay, so what are we gonna do differently so that doesn't happen again? You know?
Well, I mean, the game died because servers were bad. There was really game-breaking bugs. The game was unbalanced.
And also some very unbalanced characters, like Finn at the launch of the game. Actually, Velma towards the end as well.
Yeah.
Actually, really, Velma throughout the entirety of the beta's existence.
The game also stopped releasing new characters. For like 5 months, there was no new characters coming out.
Yeah, and then I think after that, it was like Black Adam, Gizmo, Stripe, and Marvin.
Yeah, and then the game shut down. So,
not to interrupt this conversation. Maybe we'll talk about when we get to the indie game stuff. I know it's not an indie game, but it's a smaller studio.
Big studio.
But what did we do this week, guys? What were your weeks like? Robo, you want to tell us about your week?
Well, guys, I'm going to be graduating high school soon, so I'm getting ready to graduate.
This is amazing.
I'm going through it right now, guys. It's actually hitting me like, oh my god, you are a 18-year-old man. You're a man. I'm a man.
Aren't you excited to get out of the dumb high school drama, though?
Yeah, no, it's great. Like, I'm so excited to just go into the real world and just like find people to hang out with and like try to
also find that a lot of people just don't give a crap about you.
It's great. I'm so
they go do their schoolwork and then they go home. That's it.
Yeah,
that's their day.
I'm so excited to lose everyone that I love around me. It's good.
Do you know if anyone near you is gonna go to like college with you? Like
a buddy, actually 2 buddies of mine, John. And I think...
like God Gertie John?
Yeah, like John, yeah.
Okay.
Is there another person going to the same college as me? I'm trying to think. I think it might just only be John. I think just me and John are going to the same college right now.
That's cool.
If you two be roommates, that'd be kind of hype.
Well, no, it's a community college, so there are no dorms.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to a community college for 2 years, then I'm transferring to a different college.
Yeah, because that's the smart way to do it.
Yeah,
you shouldn't spend money on
$40,000 for classes I don't actually want to take or care about, you know?
Exactly.
Though my college I'm going to, my community college, actually has some classes that I'm actually interested in taking. So I'm going to be a politician or / history teacher, either one. So they actually have some like good politics classes.
Robo, I'll vote for you.
All that. Thanks. Yeah, so they actually have classes I want to take there, which is gonna be cool. So I'm probably gonna do those. And then see what else I can do. Yeah.
So high school's ending soon. Anything else interesting happening?
Nah, not really, man. The Domino's incident happened. I was gonna hang out with a friend today, but he flaked because his grandmother had like a barbecue or something. It's not even Memorial Day yet. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Screw him. Screw that guy.
Screw that guy, man. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sayo, what'd you do with your week, man?
Mostly just worked. I worked almost 29 hours this week. It was
bro, get some bag. Shit.
Yeah, actually, last year during the summer, I was working like 30 to 35 hours.
What's
right now? I'm just doing like 28.
What's minimum wage where you're at?
Minimum wage is like 8 where I am. I'm working 13 an hour.
Okay, that's pretty good then. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Cool, man. So you worked a lot. Obviously you're rebranding.
Yeah.
What
I actually got Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising recently, which I love that game. It's another fighting game. It was developed by Arc Systems.
People would make Guilty Gear and a lot of other games. Yeah.
I don't know if it's
but it was produced by Cygames, which is the company that makes this franchise Grand Blue Fantasy.
So, I mean, obviously you love fighting games, but I don't know if it's just me, but like I definitely I don't feel like I sit with a certain genre very often. If I do, I don't play more than like 2 games in a particular genre very often. Is there a reason why you play so many fighting games at once? Or is it just because they're all fun, or what?
It's mostly because like I just find enjoyment in all of them. Like I do play platform fighters, but I think 2D fighters, it really depends on each bit. And also I kind of like that each character in a cast is very diverse in what they play. What's your favorite fighting game of all time then? I would say in terms of longevity, it's Smash Brothers.
Okay.
But I say in current recent times,
what about
it is
2D?
Guilty Gear and Grand Blue Rising.
Okay. Cool.
My favorite fighting game is Mortal Kombat 9, which came out in 2011 on the Xbox 360.
That's so cool. Yeah.
That's insane.
I like that.
Yeah.
Is it just like a nostalgia thing, or is it like actually like?
Oh, it's definitely nostalgia, and that game is completely broken and busted. By God, did I play? I played the living hell of that game, man. I have hours on that game. I even own it on Steam, which, fun fact, the game got taken off of Steam because the servers shut down, and I have it on my Steam account because I bought it in like 2014.
Dang.
Also, speaking of broken, unbalanced fighting games, Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Oh, that's a doozy, man. Nick loves that game. That's Nick's favorite fighting game.
Not even joking, it got played at EVO 2023 this year, and it's still the most unbalanced mess over the course of its 11 years. Actually,
it's terrible.
12 years of its existence.
That game is terrible. Okay, it's not terrible. It's fun, but it's not competitive at all.
Yeah.
It's very unbalanced.
Yeah, it's rough. But,
if I had to pick a favorite fighting game, it's Smash Bros. Wii. My favorite one's the Wii.
Brawl. Okay,
Brawl.
then.
I love the Brawl game. It's so fun. The story of that game too was like, I don't know. I found that it was kind of interesting. Yeah. For my week, or the last couple weeks, I've been just mostly working. Something I don't know if anyone, actually Robo hasn't dealt with this because he doesn't work yet. I had my car repair. I've mentioned it in a couple other podcast episodes. But it really hit me hard in terms of my money, and I have been really trying to recuperate since then. And I'm finally making enough money to where I have like some like leeway again, which is nice. My hours have been increased enough for that to happen. And I actually started doing my bills a little bit. I found out, I'll talk about this later actually, but like more. But Fortnite, I was spending like $200 a month on Fortnite, and then I did my budget for the last couple months, and I've been spending $400 to $500 on Fortnite a month since January, and I was like, what? And it's because of all the new cosmetics for all the different modes. So anyway, finances have been kind of all over the place. Been fixing that up. I had a lady come in the other day. I don't know if Robo, did I tell you about the pee lady?
Oh, what? No, you did not.
What?
No.
Hold on, what?
Tell me about the pee lady.
So this homeless lady comes into Arby's, and she's like, I have smelled some very terrible, disgusting things in my life. She comes in. I've never had a body, my body moved because of this smell. She comes up to the register, and she must have been soaked in piss. Like, I don't know how much piss. Like, it was just so smelly that I had to I didn't want to breathe near. Like I actually was trying not to breathe as normally as I normally do. It was really weird. She orders her food super slowly and gives me her money that I had to touch and put in the register. And then I take her order, and she goes and sits in the lobby. And you can smell her across the restaurant in the back. You can smell her anywhere you were in the restaurant.
You can smell in the kitchen?
Yeah, you could smell her in the kitchen. I'm not joking.
What the?
It was disgusting. And so she was there for 2 hours. No one ate in the lobby because it was that bad. And then, because I haven't worked here for that long, apparently she's a regular, I made the horrible decision to let her use the bathroom. and I had no idea that I wasn't supposed to do that. So I gave her the code to the bathroom, and guess what she did? She went in there for another hour and a half. She was there at the restaurant for 3.5 hours. She goes in the bathroom, and she's in there just talking at the wall about, like, neo-Nazi Germany, like, attacking Vietnam, like, in the bathroom to her, like, non-existent lost cousin, who's a Jew, at least that she was talking about. I'm just hearing her screaming in the bathroom about this. And so she's in there for an hour and a half, and my coworkers, it was so long that, like, the shift change happened about, like, when she left. She leaves, and I'm like, hey, bro, I told them this story. He's like, bro, you let Piss Lady in the bathroom? I'm like, there's a name for her? They're like, yeah, bro, we never let her in the bathroom. And, like, I was like, why? And he's like, bro, I'm not cleaning that up. You better go in there and look at whatever's in there. I'm like, oh, no. I go in there, bro, there is just dirt everywhere. Like, she must have bathed herself in that bathroom. It was disgusting. So, anyway, moral of the story is don't let Piss Lady in the bathroom at Arby's. So that was one of my experiences of the week.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Neo-Nazi pee lady, homeless pee lady.
My experience of the week is me playing Fortnite Battle Royale and then getting shot at by a car and then losing my mind and throwing my Xbox controller against the wall because cars are broken and I hate Fortnite. That was my experience of the week.
Yay!
Yeah, Chapter 5, Season 3 came out, and it's pretty fun. I like it. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's, I honestly, I have the trailer on the background. This is the most hyped I was for a season in a long time. I don't know if it was the trailer, that Metallica music blasting.
Probably because Myths and Immortals was fucking terrible. Oh,
it was horrible.
Yeah, that season was like strong for like the first like 2 days, and it just went to what the fuck is going on?
I think it was strong up until the end of the Midas Floors Lava event, and then after the Midas Floors Lava event, it just went downhill. It's like the first 3 weeks. Basically.
Yeah, I mean the avatar items were kind of fun.
I don't know what it is about, like, I don't even want to say like this theme is like more thematic, like a, okay, imagine like Fortnite did like a magical like princess theme for some reason. Like, I feel like when themes get too like out there, like I don't know if it was that or like obviously it wasn't just that, but I feel like the theme itself could be to blame because I'm just not interested in a Greek gods like theme where it's very disconnected from the Fortnite world at all. Like I don't know, like when you think of like the Alien season from Chapter 2 Season 7, like I don't know, you guys
was very disconnected, but it made sense.
Well, it was disconnected, but it was like Fortnite. It felt Fortnite. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this season so far, I think is pretty fun. I love the Apocalypse theme.
Same. Been waiting for a Apocalypse theme season for so long. It's so nice to finally see it be visualized.
Yeah.
In the game. Yep.
Borderlands is a good game.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Also, you gotta love that there's bad reputation at the Nitrodome POI. You can just hear it.
Yeah, there's just music playing. Dude, also there's
like
music.
actual just like punk and rock music.
Yeah, no. I killed one of the bosses and like that are roaming around the map, like on the battle bus, and I took the battle bus from them, and the battle bus just emanates Metallica music, like
is that
like
cool?
like I'm talking in like probably like a 10 Fortnite tile radius, just Metallica music blasting. It's scary.
I like that.
No, it's scary. I like the season overall. I think it's good. Cars are a bit broken.
Yeah.
I will admit that. Yeah.
Nerf the cars, or bring back the Anvil rocket launcher to basically have a way to destroy them easier, or bring back the EMP grenades.
I think they
really smart.
I think they should bring back the disco bombs for the cars.
Boogie bombs?
Boogie bombs.
Oh yeah, so you can just throw them at people and they
yeah.
Out of it?
I think.
Oh, that's actually really smart. Actually, I didn't think about that.
I was thinking about the mech. Like, I feel like this car issue. I think everyone's right though. The meta is probably the biggest issue for the season so far. But I think that if they added something like the boogie bomb, it could probably fix some of that, because I mean that's what people used to do against the mechs. The cars are a little bit too strong in terms of health.
Like I think their health got like doubled or something.
Yeah,
like,
they used to be like 800. Now they're like 1,500.
I think it was like 800 and 1,200 now.
Yeah.
Like used to.
Yeah.
Something like that.
But also the
boogie bombs would be cool.
the gauntlets and the Nuka-Cola, or is it? Wait, no. Which one's the one that you can run through things?
Nitro splashes.
The nitro splashes are also broken. I've seen some really, really nasty clips of people just running through builds and blowing people's heads off because there's no delay from like running to like shooting someone with your shotgun. After plummeting through builds, so I think that's probably not good. I really think they should add like a draw delay or something for when you.
They could also just bring back armored walls, guys. That could fix the problem too.
That would be cool.
Sorry guys. I'm thinking. See, the season. I don't know if the season's necessarily broken, like the meta's broken. I think there's just no way to counter the items.
There's no
so
counters.
Therefore they seem broken. Because the only way to counter, like getting just beamed by a car, is if you have the nitro fists, which. When the game becomes reliant on you running away like a pussy, the game becomes unfun. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to deal with a car with a grenade launcher on it while I'm trying to build and trying to escape when I have no movement. That is why the nitro fists are good, because they get you in the air so you can avoid it. But that's basically the only way to avoid the cars at this moment in time. Either that or have your own car.
I like how they just gave us Doomfist. I'm sitting
there. Dude, I was playing
I legit made a Doomfist reference.
I was playing with some friends today, and my friend just yells, "Rising uppercut," and then just fucking kills the guy, and I'm like, okay.
No, for me, I was legit just saying rocket punch, rocket punch, every time I was punching in the air.
That's really funny. I like the items. I think it's really cool how Fortnite can just like make stuff that like is meta changing every couple months, and it's usually interesting enough to keep me interested for a little bit. I just hope this season doesn't end up like dead after 2 weeks and I just don't want to play the video game anymore, because that's what happened with
last season.
Yeah, last season was like
season
really
ends
sleeper.
On August 20 something, so we got like
3 months.
Yeah, that makes sense, because the next season after that would go till November, and then we'd be in OG.
We would have the month of OG in chapter 2.
Yeah. Which should be fun. I think that would be good. I don't know if that's gonna bring people in though.
Chapter 2 OG? I think it will.
People, I've heard a lot of negative responses just from the chapter 2 map itself.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, chapter 2 season 2 is the most highly rated map. Or not map, but most highly rated season on Fortnite.gg. There's no way.
Yeah, that is true. But then when you compare it to the other ones, considering chapter 2 season 1 had 5 months with only 1 update.
Nah, dude, you'll see.
I think my thing is that I think it'll bring some people in. My thing is that I don't think like everyone was playing Fortnite in chapter 1. Chapter 2 was the chapter when Fortnite was like the kids game. Remember when it had that like stigma around it that like only kids played Fortnite and like it was like this cringe video game? It doesn't have that vibe anymore, but like people had that feeling about it, and in chapter 2 like people just don't have the same like there's not the same like aura around chapter 2 that chapter 1 had, because everyone just remembers chapter 1 so nostalgically.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people that played through chapter 2 will be excited, but I don't think nearly as many people played chapter 1 as much as they played chapter 2. I think more people played chapter 1 overall than probably like.
Well, see, Snazzy, the thing here is that the seasons that they're bringing back in chapter 2 are seasons 1, 2, and 3, which are easily like the most memorable.
Yeah.
So
fair enough.
I think it will. Like if they did like chapter 2 season 5 or something, or chapter 2 season 6, God forbid, chapter 2 season 6, man. Holy dude, I'm gonna play the game for a week. Yeah, like it'll be over.
Honestly, I think with Chapter 2 Season 5, I think it's only memorable because of the shitload of collabs it got.
Chapter 2 Season 5? Yeah. No, I think that's.
It had like the most collabs I think we've ever seen this season.
By the way, I kind of like that season. It's not bad by any means. I think it's fine, but I'm just saying like it's not as popular. So.
Yeah, I actually think that's one of the stronger seasons of Chapter 2.
Yeah,
definitely.
Overall, I think the new Fortnite season is great. Speaking of which, the Battle Pass, magnificent. There's like one skin I don't like in it, and that's about it. Like it's a good Battle Pass. That one skin I
don't know why people hate on it. I don't know why people hate on it.
I don't get it. The one skin I don't like is Magneto because I don't care about him and I don't know him, so I don't care. But every other skin is great. Tier 100, oh my god. Tier 100, that Megalodon guy right there.
Everyone thinks
amazing
that's Gunner.
It's not Gunner. It will never be Gunner.
Like it does have like the build. It has the build. Like
he does, and he has the hair, but I doubt it. Guys, the Fortnite storyline is way too far gone for them to pull that out of their ass. Like, there's no way.
I think they just use the model to use it.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah. I think the Battle Pass is alright. My favorite skin in that pass is Machinist, or the oh my gosh, you guys got me saying that now.
I actually did look it up after we talked about this whole thing.
Yeah, dude.
And actually, it is a word. Machinist is a word.
It's Machinist.
Interesting. Actually, wait, no. I'm doing this bit now. Hold on. Google Translate?
Dude, I told you it was Machinist. This guy didn't believe me. I told him it was Machinist.
I'm looking up
Guys, the one time where I'm not illiterate and Snazzy doesn't believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robo's
also,
illiterate.
I will say, us getting full out this season was awesome as fuck.
Yeah.
Good evening.
You just looking it up, Snazzy? You finding it right now?
No, I just hold on. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna play it in the sound of this thing here. Let's
Machinist.
All right, David from Text to AI says it's Machinist. I believe you, Robo.
This guy did not believe me when I said Machinist. He was like, no, it's Mechanist. It's Mechanist.
Didn't believe both of us.
Yeah, we said Machinist. So shout out us. Me and Sayo Guardian. No thanks. Yep. But yeah, no, season's good. Speaking of the season, 22. Wait, what? 22? 2.28 million people played on day one, which is significantly lower than the other seasons, and it's very simple to understand why. Yeah. It's midway into the chapter. People got bored of last season, so they weren't hyped for this season. And on top of that,
built on low expectations.
True. And on top of that, season 1 was coming off the high of season OG, so
yeah, definitely. Yeah. And also like all the hype around Lego and the Rocket Racing and Festival.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think it's a big drop, like bigger than I would expect though. I would have expected at least. I was looking at the player peak though. Dude, it was barely higher than the average player base. Like every day, like it was really? 2.2 million, but like. When you look at the average players at peak player time each day, I think it's like at around 1.8 million. Like it wasn't that big of a jump. Which is strange.
I think that maybe like when a big update comes out for the season or something, maybe it'll peak up again. We'll see.
Dude, all the dude, there was way more advertising this season than like any season I've seen in a while.
Monster Jam. Bright Bomber went to Monster Jam and then did the Jubilation emo, and I was like, oh my god!
You saw Robo saw Jiggle Physics,
yeah,
and then
I saw the Jiggle Physics in real life, guy.
You were like,
yeah.
Dude, yeah, the advertising team for the season actually did really well. I think they did a good job. But overall, first thoughts on the chapter. We're feeling decent about it.
I feel like the season. I agree with that. 8 out of 10.
Yep.
Yeah, that's 8 out of 10.
It's mostly just the cars that's ruining the 10.
Yeah,
I agree.
I feel like it's strong.
We're gonna get more items down the line, like the hook and all that.
Yes.
The minigun's apparently coming back. The minigun is coming back, guys. I read the minigun manual. Luke the Notable taught me how to use that gun. I was a demon. I was a demon. I am so excited for the minigun to come back. Love that gun. Anyway,
Yeah.
you know what's crazy? We got all these battle pass skins and like all these new skins coming out, and I have not taken off the Dobby skin from the My Hero Academia villain collab.
Oh my gosh.
Since he came out like 3 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
Great skin.
Yeah.
That's my favorite My Hero character, guys. When I heard
Robo
that Dobby
loves
was coming to
My
Fortnite,
Hero.
when I heard that Dobby was coming to Fortnite, guys, I watched all 6 seasons of My Hero Academia in 2 weeks because I was like, "There's no way I'm buying Dobby and not watching the show."
Bro,
You're not even joking. I heard you losing your shit whenever you
Yeah,
saw
I
the
was-
leak.
Bro, I was, guys,
Bro.
I never watched My Hero until like 3 weeks ago, but I watched
Yep.
it just for this because Dobby's character design is so good. I'm like, I have to get the skin
Yeah.
because I love his character design.
Robo locked
And, yeah.
himself in his room like with a lock and key and didn't come out until he was done watching all 6 seasons of My Hero Academia.
Literally,
That's-
dude, I did nothing but go to school, work out, watch My Hero for like 2 weeks. It was rough.
yeah.
I felt like
Sounds like a hard life.
I felt like Deku, bro. I felt like him. I was on my training arc. Like fucking like dude. Every day I would come home from school, I would go for a run, and then I would sit in my room and do like 100 push-ups, and then I would watch 4 hours of My Hero Academia. It was crazy. Anyway, bro, the My Hero skins were great. Shigaraki, they kind of sold on him. Where are his hands at? Other than that, good collab.
Honestly, I feel like they could have. I feel like they could have put like his
More edit
awakened
styles.
form,
Yeah.
but I feel like due to spoilers of season 7 and everything, since season 7 recently came out as well. I think we're on episode 5 of season 7 right now.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Are you have you watched My Hero, Saya? Just curious.
I haven't seen anything past season 3.
That's right.
Bro,
I
Bro,
forgot
watch.
you said that.
Bro, watch.
I'm not even joking. I've been spoiled on season 7 so much already.
I
Season 6.
don't know anything about the show, but I think her name's Toga. Yes.
Yeah.
One on the right.
She looks all right. She looks aight.
Once
I
you
don't know.
her
She might be
character-
insane.
When
But
you know her character in the show, you're gonna be
Jeez.
like, okay, no, you're either gonna be like, yes, or
Or no.
stay away from me.
Yeah.
oh no.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that you get around to watching it sometime soon, so I can watch it with you a bit, because there are certain arcs that I would love to rewatch with you and be like, Snazzy, what's your thoughts on that? And like stick a microphone out.
I would
Be like,
say
tell me
part
your
1
thoughts.
of season 2, I would love to rewatch again.
Oh yeah, that arc is great, man. That's a good arc.
Yeah.
The tournament arc is it's so fun to watch.
Speaking of collabs, something that I didn't expect at all. But it makes
I don't
sense.
think any of us expected
No,
it.
yeah, no one was expecting it. The Lethal Company Fortnite collaboration was, I was just so hyped to hear about this. I don't know. The stop sign pickaxe is freaking hilarious. Did you see the
And we're
gameplay
also
of it?
getting the jig,
Oh yeah, the dance from.
Oh yeah.
and plus also we get the main song from the jukebox.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's a club that they handled very well. Like
They did a phenomenal job with.
The only thing I could have asked differently is maybe if they gave the employee like different skins for like the different outfits you can buy in the game.
That'd be
at the
cool.
store.
Yeah.
That's about it. That's like the only thing I could have asked for. Other than that, it's wonderful. Great collab. It looks
Yeah.
great.
I would
it's
say
also-
collab 9.7 out of 10.
Oh yeah. Also, the skin's not cell shaded. Yay!
What?
Yay.
From what it looked cell shaded to me, but I think
It's
this
a
is from my end,
texture.
for me having
It's a
played on
texture.
low graphics.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, that could be it.
it's
Yeah.
textured. Yeah, it looked cell shaded to me, but that's also because I play on low settings.
Mhm.
So cell shaded skins look a little bit different. They just look textured skins to me.
I love how we were this podcast started back in November, I think. And we started playing by the way, we have a friend group.
And that's when
called
Lethal
The
came
Council.
out too.
Yeah,
we
so we
started
all
playing
started
like
playing,
December.
and we talked about Lethal Company a couple times on the podcast, and then and like how fun it was, and now it's collaborating with Fortnite, which is really cool for what's his name again? The guy who made the game.
Zerkers?
Zekers.
Yeah, Ziggers. Yeah.
Yep.
Who is a furry, by the way.
We gotta bring that up every time.
Every
Why
time you
can't I
ever
bring
bring up
that
Zekers, it's such a funny bit. Everyone, all those memes where it's like, when you love Lethal Company, but then you realize that the devs are furry. It's so good.
Oh, game. I'm uninstalling. I'm out.
I hate
I'm
this
letting
video
go.
game. No.
I don't like it in the first place, guys. It was shit from the beginning. Yeah.
But
I feel like we're entering the topic of like how like an indie game that just came out like half a year ago is collabing with Fortnite.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
indie games this
crazy,
year
right?
yeah, indie games have been really going off over the past few years. Like when you
Yeah.
think about it.
No,
yeah, it's because I mean I think the biggest reason why is because I mean beyond just good gameplay, but I mean the biggest reason is because these content creators are able to make quality games
Actual content.
way faster than they used to be able to because of the current tools that are available. I mean, we were getting every once in a while, we got Five Nights at Freddy's, we got Undertale, we got Terraria. There's like
Hollow Knight and Ori and
yeah.
the Blind Forest,
the
which
sleep.
revived an entire genre. Think about that.
Yeah, those games came out periodically here and there, but now we're getting them more and more often because I think because the quality of the games is so much higher now because of the tools that are available, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I can think of like several examples, like Among Us, Fall Guys, Content Morning. As of recent, I've been playing a decent amount of Content Morning.
Yeah.
That's like a fun game. And then
Lethal Company.
obviously.
Also, and on my end, both games of Hades, which by the way, Hades 2 is in early access right now. And I think the game is set to release next month. At the time of this recording.
I thought it was late fall.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong.
But right
with
now, it is in early access for $30 if you guys want to buy it. Another game that's kind of got for me. It also came out in November. Buckshot Roulette.
Oh yeah, that game was
that
popping
game
off.
blew up.
Yeah, that game blew up on
You
TikTok.
actually made a whole video on that game, which I watched, by the way. That was a good video. That was a quality video.
Yeah. In which
Yep.
the video is unlisted on my channel right now. I will admit that. On my Twitter, I will post a link to a playlist of all my old videos.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know.
That way, you guys who like my content from before will be able to still watch them.
Okay. Cool. I don't know anything about that game though. Like what is the gameplay of Buckshot Roulette? Like why was it so popular?
So the AI is extremely difficult to beat, and also it uses a bunch of items. For example, beer, handcuffs, adrenaline, unprescribed medications, a burner phone, and it really provides a lot of strategy to play into it. And I think that's the joy of the game. It relies a lot on thinking ahead of your opponent.
Yeah, like
you're fighting an AI.
Yeah, you have to think smarter than the AI. You have to think about like what item should I use at this moment, and will this item fuck me over in the long run if I use it now? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Dude, there's an item where it's like a knife or something, and you cut off the front of the shotgun. So instead of it doing like normal damage,
the hand saw. It does double.
It does double damage. So if you use it at the wrong moment, and the dealer just shoots you in the face, you could lose instantly.
Yeah, and the handsaw works perfectly with the magnifying glass item, which reveals the next shot in the round.
So you have to combo items. The game is good. It looks great too, by the way. Yeah.
Like, it's great visuals. Actually, a really good soundtrack, I will admit that.
Yeah.
Even though it's only like one song.
I watched a video, what my favorite YouTuber, Pyro Cynical, great guy, makes great game reviews. I've made one before. I copied him. Don't tell him I said that. He actually made a whole video on Buckshot Roulette, and then he talked about the game. But then he talked about the guy who made Buckshot Roulette, he, like, talked about him as a person, and then talked about older games that he made, and like how they all have to do with like society and the collapse of like capitalism and shit. And I'm like, what? I was like, that's so cool. I don't know. I thought
and also, like, the game is also a horror game, so which is really interesting for Buckshot Roulette. I will admit that it's like one of the first horror games that I actually enjoy playing.
True.
Outside of Lethal Company and Content Warning.
Speaking of TikTok indie games blowing up, have you guys seen that game, the Classrooms, that has currently been like exploding on TikTok? The Classrooms. What? It's like it's a backrooms game. Basically, or like with like SCP stuff. It's like the video game where like people are playing it and like getting scared.
I have it on Steam right now.
Yeah, there's like a weird snake thing like following you around, and like water that's like feet deep, or like water that's 1 foot deep. It's really it's creepy as hell, but it's been blowing up on TikTok like crazy.
The classrooms. Hold up.
Yeah, it's
$10?
$10 actually, and it's in early access.
This is kind of spooky. I could see this being scary.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I can see
It's
that.
fun.
I do fluff up like the old timey like physical camera or digital camera footage thing. That's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
like lost footage kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of Phasmophobia reminiscent. That's another indie game that got.
Oh
But-
yeah, Phasmophobia blew up as well. I forgot about that.
By the way, I think another reason why indie games, we forgot to mention Pal World, by the way, but and Pal World did insane. I think the reason indie games overall have been doing better, even on top of just being quality, AAA titles are flopping left and right, and it's because everyone wants. I feel like Fortnite has done a number on some of these game studios. Everyone really wants to be like Fortnite, making, I found out the other day, like, recorded users on Fortnite.gg, which is not everyone at all. 11 million people own the Aura skin on Fortnite.gg. That's one outfit. That's 60. That's
11 million.
That's like $60+ million in sales for one outfit. Imagine that. No other game is doing. There's like very few games that are doing that, and these game studios are making tons of AAA titles that are all live service games, like Suicide Squad and Skull and Bones, and just a ton of other games are trying to do what Fortnite did, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can look at Elden Ring. Elden Ring's a great game that did really well because they stuck to their guns and made a game that you play once, and then that's it.
Because it's from FromSoft. They know how to make their games.
Yeah.
That's another good point. It's a trusted,
Well,
Yeah,
I will CD Projekt Red like through the bag when they released Cyberpunk. I don't think it's because they're trusted. It's because they didn't do the live service model. They made a game that was meant for the gameplay, like Baldur's Gate 3. Was another example. But
which, by the way, cannot believe that won Game of the Year last year.
Did not deserve it. Fuck you, Baldur's Gate 3.
Robo's mad that he lost money during the Game Awards.
That was last Game Awards. I didn't bet anything. I just didn't want it to win. Guys, I was talking to this girl for like 3 months. No, probably like 4 months. She loved Baldur's Gate 3. She would tell me about it all the time, how it was the best game ever. And I just sat there and I'm like, no, it is not. It is not. I would tell her, I'm like, that game is shit. Don't talk. I was like,
Robo's never played it, by the way, but yes.
Okay, I didn't say that, but I was like clearly like, yeah, sure, buddy, whatever you say.
Like, you're just disinterested.
Yeah, I was like, Baldur's Gate 3? Okay, pal. Talk to me when you play something good.
Yeah, it's not a game for everyone at all.
Yeah, it's really for the D&D heads.
Guys, I would just play Dungeons and Dragons in real life with my friends. Have you guys ever
Honestly,
thought about that?
if we all meet up, do you guys want to do a D&D session?
Dude, that'd be so much fun, actually.
I would love to do that.
There's like online D&D stuff that we could do too. Like that would actually be sick. By the way.
Yeah, I know there's streamers who are doing it right now. Like Renticle did one with Jane Animations. I know that.
I have never played D&D, but and the biggest reason why is because
because you're not a
I
nerd?
don't get I don't want to say I get stage fright because that's not the word, but like I have a hard time getting in character and like not feeling like an idiot. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's why I never got into acting.
I highly understand that. No, I highly understand
that.
that.
Guys, Snazzy's bad at role playing.
Yeah, sorry
it's kind of a struggle.
Yeah,
it's like you have a theater kid. I was a theater kid in middle school, so
yeah, I played D&D one time with my friend Cameron, my friend Trace, my friend John. We played it at Trace's house, and for like an hour and a half straight, I talked in a character's voice, and like I referred to all my friends as their character names. It was so silly. It was so goofy, and like
that is commitment. Dude, I respect you.
I got like stabbed, and I like started rolling on the floor, and I was like, oh good heavens, and I just like fucking died. It was great. It's great, man.
That's when I leave the house.
That is your commitment. I love
yeah.
You know those.
Had a great time.
Robo's that meme where it's like, why don't you go play with the kid, the neighbor, and then the neighbor kid is like like those videos of like a crazy person going insane at. I don't know. Have you seen those memes? Where it's like,
I know
yes.
I'm not that bad.
No, I know. I'm just messing.
Guys, I'm not that bad. I'm a tad.
Robo might take your hands, but
I'm a tad eccentric. Just a small bit eccentric. Just a bit. I like to
We go into
indulge
bits
myself
so
in
many
character.
times. I can't even tell if you're in a bit or not. Sometimes.
Yeah, that it's.
let's not bring that up.
Yeah.
Robo doesn't even know when he's bidding, guys. It's just
Sometimes it's hard to tell. Who am I?
Who am I?
And then it plays like the SpongeBob song where he's in like the cave and he's like, "Who am I? Who am I supposed to?"
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's good.
Real quick, if you could name one game that you really, really wanted to collab with Fortnite, that's an indie game. Like, what would you pick? If you could pick one. Someone pick one.
I already know my answer. If you want to say yours,
Go ahead, Si.
go ahead.
Oh, never mind.
Hades. I really want to see a Hades collab.
What would what
you-
kind of cosmetics would you want to see?
Like I would mostly want to see the protagonists of Hades 1 and 2.
Okay.
Mostly, for pickaxes, I would probably say the protagonist 1, his main sword he gets at the start of the game, and for the second protagonist, her dual wands as like a two-handed pickaxe.
That'd be cool. All right.
I'll give 2. Five Nights at Freddy's,
Yes.
obviously.
Yes.
That'd be
And-
hilarious.
And actually, this one might be kind of weird, but like Castle Crashers.
That would be kind of fun.
That would actually be dope. That would actually be dope.
We could probably just get like the 4 knights as like back blings, and they would just sell it in a little bundle. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
It'd just
or
be,
even
like,
have
small.
like a Castle Crasher themed emote.
Yeah.
Would be pretty cool.
Yeah, something like that would be fun.
Yeah. I second Five Nights at Freddy's. I really wish we could get Five Nights at Freddy's. I feel like they've probably tried to. I feel like there's no way they haven't attempted it.
They've been in the survey list before, so they definitely have.
Yeah.
They haven't been in it in a while though. Like JoJo was in it for like 2
Yeah.
times, and then it hasn't been in it since. So I feel like when they stop showing up, it's like it's either gonna happen or they got shut down.
It
I
might
think
be
most
down the
of it
road.
went down.
JoJo might happen one day. See.
JoJo
I-
doesn't chance.
See, Fortnite's in this thing now where they're slowing down with new collabs. They're just adding to already existing things that they own.
Yeah, it's easier to do that once you've established a connection with someone. You can.
Yeah.
So Fortnite is like, why would we spend money to get One Piece or JoJo when we could just do My Hero Wave 2 or a new Dragon Ball Wave?
Well, I think One Piece will happen. I just think Roblox has an exclusivity clause with them at the moment. I'm pretty sure that's why.
I guess it makes
yeah.
sense.
I would think it would be weird for Araki, because Araki, he's the creator of JoJo. It'd be weird if he shot down the idea of doing a Fortnite collab when he's done collabs of like a lot of different things. Like he did a KFC collab. There was
I
like,
forgot about
when
that.
Part 6 was coming out in Japan. There was Stone Ocean exclusive KFC buckets and shit.
That's really
What?
funny.
Like what? Yeah. So
I bet
it'd be stupid
there's-
if they didn't do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I mean, like, there's also been like JoJo X Gucci, JoJo X the Louvre. Like, there's literally like there's an entire JoJo exhibit in the Louvre, which is a famous museum in France, right? Like, that's crazy.
And I think
Yeah.
JoJo's even part of Universal Japan.
Yeah, no, yeah. There's like the
There's a
JoJo
small
World
exhibit
stuff.
in it.
Yeah.
I know there's a whole Jujutsu Kaisen thing going on over there too.
Yeah.
So I think it's just we wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I get
Anyway.
I get the Kira skin. I can like reverse time every time I die or something. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool.
I think working
bites the
stands
dust.
into BR would be cool. Seeing how they
That'd be a really interesting event.
I
Unless,
actually think that they might go the way of not doing stands and doing something else. Like I was thinking, like they could do like Joseph's Tommy
Harmon.
gun, or
Oh.
Hamon, or Joseph's like clacker volleys that he throws, like the balls, stuff like
Wait.
that.
Yeah.
Anything that Joseph does, just-
Just-
Anything that Part 2 Joseph does.
he's such a silly little guy.
or in the
one of my favorite Joe stars because he's just
Yeah.
so funny.
or you get an item. It's just like a what are they called? Those things that like you speak into and makes your voice louder. A magniphone. Yeah, a megaphone. It's a megaphone, and you just go, "I know what you're going to say next," and then you instantly kill the other person. That'd be great.
Yeah, like you just spawn behind him and just slap him back dead.
Yeah. That would be.
Dude, actually speaking of Joseph, they could do like a Spider-Man web slinger thing, but with like Hermit Purple. You know, I'm talking about like his
cool,
like, purple
yeah.
line.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That could work.
And it can have like an attacking property where it can be infused with hormone to break builds and just deal damage.
Yeah. Awesome.
Well, Sayo, you're an expert in a certain area that we wanted to ask you about.
YouTubing.
really. Okay, so like these are my questions for you. One, what made you specifically want to do VTubing instead of like just being your face or no face cam at all? So specifically, why did you pick VTubing? And then what is it like being a VTuber? What would you say?
Well, my main reason, it's actually a really like different story from a lot of different VTubers, because I know a few VTubers that they started VTubing because they wanted to be like one of their Oshis or like the people they look up to. For my reason is that I wanted to find a way to connect with my audience without showing my face, and I was just seeing that people are using VTubers, so I was like, I can give that a shot.
Okay.
Like I don't have an Oshi. I don't really have anyone I look up to in terms of VTubing.
Are you saying OC or Oshi? What's
Oshi?
What's an Oshi?
It's a Japanese term. That means it means like someone you look up to.
Oh, okay. So it's a synonym. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what's funny is I've already done some research on like how much money a VTuber model costs. I mean, there's a ton of different ways. Like it's either free or you could do like pay someone different amounts of money for different level quality.
There are some some 2D models are hella expensive.
1,000
plus for some of them.
If I ever did VTubing, I would go the expensive route and probably pay for like a crazy model with like my OC I've made on Twitter. If you've seen art.
I think it's so funny.
Yeah.
Me and Stazzy's OCs are just our Fortnite skins.
It's just a Fortnite.
Slightly altered. They're just like, oh hey, there's Verse 3000, but his hair is curly. Oh hey, there's Freestyle, but she doesn't have a dumb shit haircut. Whoa, like.
And then my OC right now is Delinquent, where it used to be Ancient Wealth Dragon.
I like the dumb shit haircut comment. That's really funny though.
Bad dragon.
I mean, it is kind of true. Freestyle has a really bad haircut.
Yeah.
That's why you have to keep the hat on.
Exactly. Yeah. So at being like, do you enjoy VTubing overall? Would you say?
I definitely say I do. I've gotten to meet a lot more fun people. Like, I actually do talk with a few other VTubers from time to time. One of them is a good friend of mine, Starfire Espo, and she is hilarious. I love playing. Like, whenever I get a chance to play Fortnite with her, like we just have like the funnest moments.
So Sayo, is she single or?
Bro.
Well, one, she's like in her 30s.
We can
That's
make
legal.
we can we can make that work,
Yeah.
guys. We can make it work.
But I actually don't know. Myself. I don't really question that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me over here fiending.
Sorry if you're watching this. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, VTuber.
Yeah, Stazzy, let's talk about your favorite VTuber here.
Okay, first off, I just want to say, if my parents ever watch this or if anyone ever watches this video, I don't watch VTubers really ever, but when I do, on occasion, when they pop up in my feed and I see some really horny looking thumbnail and I have to click on it, they and Amelie are the two that I tend to watch, and it's because they got really nice voices. And I will not say any more.
Have you ever heard,
Have
you ever heard Amelie's Toad impression? It is hilarious.
Tone impression? What do you mean?
No, like Toad, like from Mario, like.
Oh no! I don't want to hear that. That'd be...
Oh, it is hilarious. No, like she does like her little wake up thing, like, go wake up, There's like someone in their chat like it sounded like Toad.
That's funny.
Not even a joke.
Robo, do you watch any
Like her
VTubers
scream,
on
too.
occasion?
Do I watch any?
Yeah, I actually do watch a few. Well, one star.
Oh,
Another one is
Hydra.
Monica
Hydra.
Three-Roll, a few
Hydra,
others.
he said Robo, not you. It's okay.
Oh,
not
Continue.
you, Sayo. No, go ahead.
Continue real quick. Continue real quick. You can finish this.
oh no, that was mostly it.
Okay.
I
Actually,
don't watch
no.
as many as you think.
Actually, the only dude, you gotta delete the fucking Ezra.
I know.
Get this guy out of here. The only VTuber that I've ever actually watched is Nux Taku, and by watched I mean like 2 videos ever by Nux Taku.
Oh yeah, Nux.
And that's it. That guy is he's a strange individual. He says some questionable things. He's very horny. That's kind of like his entire personality. I don't think he's a bad person or anything,
Yeah.
but he's kind of questionable sometimes. I see his like clips on Twitter.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's about it when it comes to VTubing.
Fair enough.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's becoming more popular probably as anime. I feel like it's gotten more popular as anime's become more popular in the West. Probably.
And especially with the 2020 surge.
Yeah.
We don't talk about virus.
Robo, what were you gonna say?
Iron Mouse is probably like the most popular VTuber now I think about it. She's everywhere.
No, she's like the face of VTubing right now.
I think
along
I
with,
told you guys this once like a while ago. I saw a really sad thing about with Iron Mouse. When I went to TwitchCon, she wasn't there, by the way. This is the sad part. She was on a screen. She was there virtually on a screen, and there was a line to talk to her VTuber model. And there was like people talking to a screen, and she has like all these people looked like they were like they would like follow you into your hotel room and like murder you in your sleep. And she's like having to talk to these people like with these weird like virtual relationships that she's maintaining. It was the strangest thing I'd ever seen.
Yeah, I really only know about Iron Mouse because the YouTuber that I like, CDog VA. That guy's great. He's good and he like brings.
Is that the JoJo guy?
That is. You call him the JoJo guy?
That I saw him like riding a bike on Twitch for some reason.
Dude, Stazzy went to TwitchCon and there was a Apex Legends tournament and he just takes a screenshot of CDog VA's profile picture like on the big screen and is like, JoJo question mark? I'm like, no, that's CDog VA. He's like, who is that? And I'm like, bro, what? I don't know.
Yeah, I was there in his presence.
Japan.
I breathed.
He's hilarious.
I farted in the same space as C-Dog. Great.
Yeah. Thanks.
You're welcome.
That's I never thought you would say.
Only if I was there with you, Snazzy, I could have seen CDog VA and I could have made him do his like Black Butler impression or whatever he does.
His Black.
Oh
Butler
yeah,
impression.
that impression.
Is he a VTuber or is he?
No. He's real life.
He's just a normal guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
He just. Yes.
And the one thing I'm very proud of Connor is that like, he does a lot for Iron Mouse. Like.
Oh yeah, he's like
3 cyclothons for plasma deficiency research, which is really nice.
Is
that's what Iron Mouse does.
Plasma
that's what Iron
deficiency?
Mouse has. She has a plasma deficiency.
What does that do to you?
She's been in the hospital a lot throughout.
Like you're super weak and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty much bedridden for most of her life.
That's sad.
Yeah.
It
is tragic.
Cool. Well, the last thing that we have here to talk about, it's been kind of popping off as of late. A lot of people are just talking about it. Is Marvel Rivals, the Overwatch 2 killer. I don't know if
we have to wait a year to see what it's like.
Yeah, it could be good. I'm not like, I don't know if it's me, but I'm not a superhero video game guy. Like I actually like, even if the game was really good, I don't like playing games that maybe I'm just not a superhero dude, but like I don't like the idea of running around as Hulk. Like I'd rather do that. I'd rather play as like Osiris or what's her name? The four-legged horse lady from Overwatch.
Orisa.
Orisa. I'd rather play as Orisa than play as like the Hulk as a tank. Like I don't know. Like
So you like original characters, is what you're saying?
I guess, and that's why I'm not trying to say that they're not original characters, but like they're like
they're very famous IPs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know why I do that, but that's just not that might be just a me thing.
I'm excited about the
No,
game.
I highly understand that.
Mhm.
I'm really excited. I'm gonna. I already decided who I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play Magic.
Okay, I'm gonna play Loki probably.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can see you as Loki main.
Yeah, I like the turning into people gimmick. It's like playing Sombra kind of.
If
Or playing Toga in Ultra Rumble.
if Scarlet Witch is hot,
Or
if she's in the
Spy
video
from
game,
TF2.
Yes.
if
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch is hot and she's in the game, I'm gonna play her.
Why do you like Scarlet Witch? What?
Bro, have you not seen Elizabeth Olsen?
I mean, I have.
She's
Yes,
a
but that's
she's
a
a baddie.
Dude.
That just means you have a thing for Elizabeth Olsen.
No.
Dude. Okay. So, in my opinion, the hottest superhero is Zatanna, and that's a DC character. She's a magician, and she's not in live action form yet.
You know,
But
kind of
I
don't
wish
expect that.
Hope one day she will be. That's my final take on that conversation.
Nice.
Anyway, yeah, the game looks good. I'm excited about it. You know what's crazy? Marvel Rivals is trying to be an Overwatch 2 killer. And have you guys seen the leaks about Valve making a new 6v6?
Oh yeah.
shooter?
Wait,
R.I.P. TF2, by the way.
Yeah, dude. Valve is trying to make a new 6v6 team hero shooter called Deadlocked or Deadlock or whatever.
Yeah, it
And
got
it's
leaked.
supposed to be a Overwatch and like an Overwatch type game, and it's third person and everything. And I'm just sitting here like, you have Team Fortress 2, one of the most popular games of all time. It was just a passionate fan base,
Yep.
and you are refusing to fix the game and add any content to it because you want to make a new game for some reason.
What
Makes
if
no
they
sense.
made a Team Fortress what if Deadlock was just a Team Fortress 3? That would be so cool. Like,
that'd be funny.
I'd be a fan of that, but
It's its
unfortunately,
own
it's not.
IP. It's its own
Yep,
IP.
yep.
And I'm just confused on
Okay.
why. I'm confused on why.
Valve is so annoying when it comes to
Valve.
their games.
Yep.
They've thrown. They like had like a big announcement for Dota, like something that was Dota related, like ages ago,
Yeah, Dota
and then
Never
not
happened.
what was it?
I think it never happened. I think.
It was like,
Yeah.
well, what I'm referring to is a card game that they released. It was like, they were hyping it up as like this big game in the Dota franchise.
Hearthstone. Hearthstone.
Hearthstone is the World of Warcraft game.
Wait. What am I thinking of? It's a different one. Why am I thinking of Hearthstone?
I
I know what you
don't
mean.
know, but
I know what you mean, though. I know what you're talking about. I
Alright.
know what you're talking about.
yeah, it just, I don't know what's with them in making sequels to games that like no one wanted. So I don't know.
Half-Life Alyx.
Half-Life
Alyx.
Alyx.
So that was a great game. That was a great game.
Yeah,
Portal
Incredible
2.
game.
probably the best
Portal.
VR game of all time. I would
Yeah, no, definitely.
probably not even probably not even close. It's probably
Probably the best VR game of all time. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, yeah.
My favorite Valve game is Left 4 Dead 2.
No, I'm just kidding. That's understandable. I need to play.
Yeah.
I need to play Half-Life. I really bad. I really want.
Play
Oh,
Half-Life.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
Half-Life. I just never played it.
yeah. Well,
I don't know how.
are we ready to wrap it up, boys?
Yeah, I think this was I'm fun. I think this was a good episode, by the way. Can we just talk?
Yeah,
about this?
honestly.
This was a great episode.
Yeah.
This might have been like one of the better episodes in recent memory. Honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
It's been an hour and 3 minutes, guys.
Wow, this might be our longest episode ever.
I
I
think
thought you did when I was
I
like
think an hour
14.
and 6 is our longest.
Oh, okay.
Robo, talk for another 2 minutes. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, no.
Don't do
Hour,
it.
wait. Hour and 6 minutes. Was it the Merrick episode?
I'm gonna check because why not?
Yeah.
No one's watching
I,
this.
I,
Anyway.
I thought you did one that was like an hour 14 or something.
I'm checking real quick. Our
Nah,
longest episode of all time. We have 2 episodes that are an hour and 6 minutes long. That's our longest episodes.
And is one of them the Merrick episode?
No.
No.
Wait.
Okay.
No, it is one of them. And it's
Okay.
one of our most viewed ones. It's the
Really?
third. It's the third most viewed one.
Wow.
And then the other 2 are the most viewed that are the oldest ones we've made.
Wow. Fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Here, I'm gonna waffle on about Merrick for a second since I just want to talk about it on the podcast. Can I bring this up? Can I bring this up?
Sure. I don't.
Okay.
I don't see why you should.
I think I have to,
Let's do it.
I have to document this at like just somewhere
As a
on
time
my digital
capsule?
footprint.
Yeah.
Yeah, on my digital footprint. Guys. So Merrick, who was on the podcast, if anyone's watched
Episode what
Nine?
was it? 8 or 9?
8 or 9, yeah, something like that. He was like a friend. He was like a online friend that I talked to like once a month, and we would sometimes we made like 2 YouTube videos together, and we were just like YouTube friends. I supported him, like whenever he made a new video, I'd watch and be like, that's cool.
Yeah.
If I made a new video, I'd watch it and I'd be like, that's cool. He invited me to do a Persona 4 abridged, like where I would like voice act in like for Persona characters. I'd voice Adachi in it, and I would voice act, and we would do like a abridged series of the Persona 4 anime. So one of the voice actors who voiced Chie, her name was Yuno, and she was pretty cool. Like me and her were friends. Me, her, and Merrick would sit in VC and talk, and Merrick liked her, and I didn't like her because she was 16 or 15 or something like that, and I was about to turn 18. So first of all, there was a big age gap, and I'm not fucking with that. But also because I simply didn't like her. And Merrick thought I liked her for some reason, which I think just came from jealousy and him being mad that I was closer with her than he was. And then he straight up accused me of grooming her, which I didn't. There will never be proof that I did that because it didn't happen. And yeah, great anime by the way. But there will be zero proof that I ever did that. So yeah, that's kind of the deal. He also just lied about me and like other things. Like he said that Nick, one of my friends, showed him like gay porn or something. Like, yeah, like it's so weird.
It's really funny.
Yeah, no, it's hilarious. This guy dropped like a 50-minute video where like the first 10 minutes are him upset about it, about the me thing, and then the other like 40 minutes is him crying over the fact that Yuno didn't like him back.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious.
Guys, just so you know, like if you're watching, anyone's watching at this point, when we say like he accused of this, like the things his evidence was like let's say I farted in his vicinity, he would like say I assaulted his nose or something. Like that's the level
like
of
he was like Robo, you talk to Yuno? Dude, you must be a groomer.
You must be a groomer if you spoke to someone that's under 18. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Even though Robo. Yeah. Sorry, what, Sayo?
And I'm not gonna bring up a certain event that happened with another person that we both know.
Oh yeah, actually, we'll bring this up now that Hydra's here. Hydra had a friend. I'm not gonna say her name just because I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't even remember her name. That's even terrible. That's even worse. There was this girl who Hydra was friends with who liked me. And she was cool, so like I indulged in it. I would talk to her on occasion. I actually liked her back, a bit. I was like, oh, she's kind of cool. She and a friend of hers said that she was 14 and I was 15 at the time, so this is like a long time ago. And I'm like, okay, cool. That's like a 1-year age gap. I'm chill with that. Turns out her and the friend were lying, and they were like faking her age to me. She actually turned out to be 12. And when I found out about that, I was crushed. I was like, bro, I cried, man. It was terrible. Yeah, like I can admit that. It was rough, man.
Yeah.
And somehow after that whole thing, he made her lose all contact with me and a few other my friends.
Oh yeah, no, like after that happened, I basically I did some gaming, and I kind of networked my way into Hydra's like friend group and all that, and I basically got her kicked out of it. Well, not kicked out of it. She decided to leave on her own.
And you destroyed like another friend group I was in.
I did, guys. Guys, look. Okay, destroying that friend group. I did not destroy that ex-gamer fucking guy. Yo. Oh my god, ex-gamer 360, bro.
Do we really want to get into this right now?
Like.
It's better if we save that for a whole different conversation.
Dude, I would love to bring that up on the podcast. I would love to talk about that.
Eventually we will.
Maybe whenever I come back.
Do you wanna outro us?
Yeah, here. I'll wrap this up. Yo, Merrick, if you're watching this, you're a bitch. That's it. End the podcast. I'm out.
All right, subscribe and follow Sayo, please, guys. He makes awesome content.
He's a great guy.
And also maybe check us out. I don't know. We're probably okay people.